On May 19th, last weekend, my school took a trip to Washington, D.C. We packed up and headed off. On our way, we stopped at Luray Caverns, where we saw many awesome rock formations and a very reflective underground lake. When we got to Washington, we ate at the Hard Rock Cafe. The next morning, we got up and headed off. Our first stop was the Newseum, which is a museum devoted to news. They have many news-related artifacts. Also, it has a great view. Then we drove to Arlington National Cemetery, where we saw the tomb of the unknown soldier. Our next stop was the U.S. Marines Iwo Jima Memorial. This was the first of many memorials we saw, including the Jefferson Memorial, the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial, the Martin Luther King Memorial, the Korean War Memorial, the Vietnam War Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial, the White House, and the World War II Memorial. We started at the Capitol Building and got a tour. Then we headed to the Library of Congress, which was a beautiful building, and another beautiful building, the National Art Museum, which had many amazing pieces of art. Finally, we attended a show at Kennedy Center, which also has a great view. This day, we opened with the Air Force Memorial. Then, we went to the Smithsonian. Our group went to the American History Museum, the Natural History Museum, the Hirshhorn Modern Art Museum, and the Air and Space Museum. And we rounded out the day with a baseball game, but had to leave early for the rain. And finally, our last stop was Gettysburg, where we got a tour on our way home.